Wisdom is laws and principles applied. Matter of fact, the three words you want to remember is knowledge, understanding, and wisdom, right? They're different. Knowledge is information, understanding is comprehension, but wisdom is application. When you know laws, they cancel fear. And now you can see why laws are so important. Let me teach the laws of success. Law is the foundation, again, I repeat, of inherent creation. It is the glue that holds the universe together. Everything exists by law. Everything exists on law. Everything exists for law. And without law, there's no success. Now, why is law so important? I want you to read this verse that, and by the way, I wanted to say this because right now there's some people preaching around the world about grace. I'm not against grace, but I'm against the teaching that grace cancels law. Be very careful. Knowledge of laws and principles are the source of wisdom. Get wisdom. And if it costs you all you have, get understanding. Write down the scripture. It is Proverbs chapter 4, verse 7. Write that down. That's one of my key scriptures in my life. One of my favorite verses in my life is Proverbs 4, verse 7. I live on that from a teenage. I still live on it. I'm quoted again. In all you're getting, get wisdom. But if it costs you all you have, get understanding. He's talking about the laws. If you understand the laws, you become wise. Knowledge of laws produce boldness. Sometimes people think that you are wise. No, you ain't wise. You're just knowledgeable. It's knowledgeable of what? The laws. When you learn the laws of life, people think you're smart. You ain't smart. You just got a good memory and you follow the laws. They call that wisdom. I can counsel anybody. I'm counseling people at the top of governments and they think I'm smart. No, I just know the laws. I know the laws of leadership. I know the laws of communication. I know the laws of social development. I know the laws of family security. So I just repeat the laws. They think, oh, you're so wise. I ain't wise. I got a good memory. And they pay you for a good memory. You can actually know laws and don't apply them. The result is the same, huh? You fail. You know your gas tank is on E. You know that. But you could avoid gas stations. You know the car needs it, so you got knowledge. You understand the car needs it, you got comprehension, but you ain't got no wisdom. What is wisdom? Applying it, going to the station and getting the gasoline. So coming to a class like this is one thing. Understanding what I'm saying is another thing. But leaving here, what you do with it is totally up to you. And wisdom is application. So laws and principles are more important than power. When a person knows the laws, they have power. When you learn the laws, you can demand your own value. Your car breaks down, the mechanic knows the law. The mechanic says, look, $300. I don't care how you argue. You want car work? I know laws. So it's $300. See, when you know laws, you can demand your own value. Again, I'm going to hear you thinking, why didn't I hear this 25 years ago? Because you were in the wrong place. Now you're in the right place. You at Diplomat Center, at Bahamas Faith Ministries. You're in the right place. Give God a hand for being in the right place. All right. Laws versus strength. Now, notice I talk about laws versus wisdom. But let's talk about laws versus strength. Sometimes a strong person is not smart. So be strong and courageous. How? By keeping the laws. Your strength is proven by the laws you know and the laws you obey. A strong person is a person who keeps law. I ain't talking about ritual laws now, I'm talking about the laws that God built into life, inherent laws. The 10 Commandments are actually divine laws. You can't change them. Now, I want to wrap this up with the difference between laws and rules. It's very important. I'm going to give you the 10 laws. We can close on that. And then I want you to don't miss a session. But we can deal with each law separately, so you know them. Okay? Let's talk a little bit about this. True principles and laws are never broken. Violation of law is impossible. You don't break laws. That's number one. Number two, true principles and laws can never be violated. If you jump from a 10-story building, you didn't violate gravity. Gravity violated you. When you jump from a 10-story building, you didn't push yourself down. Gravity pulled you down. Do you know the difference? You didn't fall. If you jump from a 10-story building, you were pulled down. If gravity didn't exist, you would have floated. You don't break laws. That's number three. True laws and principles break those who violate them. Number four, the creator of true law does not have to impose judgment. These are important principles of violation of law. Number five, judgment is inherent in true law principles, built into them. Number six, true law and principles attract and activate their own benefits, I like this part, and their judgment, I don't like that part. True laws and principles attract and activate their own benefits or judgment. If you learn the laws of life, learn the laws of creation, learn the laws of spirituality, if you learn them and you obey them, they attract benefits. If you keep my law, Joshua, you will make your way prosper. That means you cannot fail. You buy a car made in Detroit from Ford Motor Company. Ford Motor Company builds into this car certain laws. It needs oil, it needs fuel, it needs transmission fluid, it needs radiator fluid or water. They decide that, and then they ship it out to you to the Bahamas. Okay, no problem. They say if you give this car everything it needs, all the laws it needs, needs laws, it will function for you. No problem. If you want the benefits that are built into this car, they say, you must keep those laws. If you violate those laws, you attract what? Judgment. The car shuts down, doesn't serve you, you become a failure. It becomes a failure because you violate the laws. So, laws have their built-in benefits and judgment. What's the benefits of law? Number one, laws and principles protect the product. Number two, laws and principles preserve the product. Number three, laws and principles serve the product. Number four, laws and principles guarantee product function. Number five, laws and principles simplify product operation. This one is important. If you know the laws, operation becomes very easy. You know, some of you got an iPad, you're working with that, right? You learn some basic things with iPad, right? That the laws are how it functions. And when you bought it, sometimes they have it built into the iPad. They have a function that says this will teach you how it functions. So you can press that and teach you how this product functions. That is there to protect the product from abuse. So laws and principles simplify product operation. Once you know how it operates by the laws, then you don't need to pray. You don't need to pray about how to operate your iPad, do you? Just learn the laws. At least in number six, laws and principles bring peace and confidence. When you know the laws, you are confident. Why can I teach in this class with so much confidence? Because I know the laws and I know what I'm saying is true because I actually am a result of them. I learned them, tested them, proved them. They work. So I can speak with confidence. These laws work. Laws give you confidence and boldness. Number 8, laws and principles are the enemies of fear. When you know the laws of life and the principles of life, there's no fear in your life because you know what to do. Fear is evidence of ignorance. What did I say? Write that down and tweet that to somebody right now. Hashtag Myles Munroe, please. What did I say? Fear is evidence of ignorance. If you know you got $100,000 in the bank and everybody panicking, they ain't got no money, are you gonna panic? Why you not going to panic? Now you can't see the money, they can't see the money. But how come you're not panicking right next to them? Because you know something. That's all. Knowledge reduces fear.